Okay. Geoff, congratulations. We've won 2-1 in injury time. We're joined by Sham, whose birthday it is, and Tami, who's playing in the centre of defence. Um, yeah, as I just said to you on Saturday in the interview, you called this a must-win game, and for a very long time, it looked like we weren't going to get those 3 points, but we have.
Yeah, again, we started a bit slow for my liking. And I think, again, we're adjusting to this league. And I've said to sort of a few the people here and obviously some representatives from Lewisham as well, in the sense of like, this league tends to be, I think it's a much younger league. So a lot of the teams are very mobile. And it's very end to end. And I think we're adjusting to that side of things in terms of tactically as well. Because this further on, I think the pace is a bit slower. Maybe the average age is a bit older as well, if I'm being honest. But so yeah, we're adjusting from that aspect, And again, they started very sharp, lots of energy. Like marauding fullbacks, a bit like Saturday, and we struggled to deal with that to a certain degree, and we struggled to play out as well, which is very important. It's because that's our identity, really. We want to play from the black. We've got ball players, throughout our team, so we want to try and get on the ball and then get into the final third. So we struggled to do that, and it was a tough watch. So again, we got them in at half time, and we had to sort of read the right act again because this is not what we're about, really. The least we expect from the team is to compete. Do you know what I mean? So we got into half time, made a couple of changes again, which we had to. And again, we're sort of managing the minutes as well. They've been great, as I discussed on Saturday, to start Sam, Joel coming back, James G. These are vital players, if I'm honest with you. So obviously we've got to manage them over the long sort of haul. And as you can see, the difference they made as soon as they came into the team, we were able to sort of control the game a bit better. And then obviously the chances rained through. But it's all about character, really. So that 1-0 down, the game could have drifted. But that we showed enough character as then we hit the post. A couple of sort of offside dubious decisions again was letting the liner know, just to make sure you're up with play. Because we thought there was a few contentious ones, but yeah, listen, the character for the boys, to come at half time 1-0 at home, needed a win going into obviously Saturday's game, which would be a tough one. And they did exactly what was asked.
Okay, great. I'm going to come to Tami now because Geoff was just saying about how old everyone is and everything like that. You brought the average age down. You got a half on Saturday. I don't know whether did you end up being player of the match? You were very close in the vote anyway.
Did. Yeah, I think I won it. Yeah.
Thank you. And then you got a full 90 today. So how does it feel coming into the team? And
no, it's good. I'm enjoying playing football. I'm enjoying getting minutes as well. I feel like I've integrated into the team well. So
we went. Correct me if I'm wrong here, gents, but we went 3 at the back towards the end when we were pushing. Right. You were a right side centre back. Yeah. Which of those systems do you prefer, or you got no preference?
I feel like I'm comfortable with either. I don't really mind, to be honest. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay. Right, you can definitely come back again and we'll get more out of you at that point.
He's our star boy.
But no, congratulations. You played a really, really good game. Picked up a nice yellow at the end there as well.
It's a bit harsh, but it is.
Okay, let's turn to Sham. Obviously, their goal, I think, probably got a deflection on it. As soon as he hit it.
I don't think it did.
Don't say that.
I don't think it hit so well. It's one of those ones that swerves and dips, and it dipped at the right moment just under the crossbar. It was a great finish, to be fair. But as a management team, we're looking at it from a coaching point of view. He shouldn't have got to that point. I think he's gone past 2 players.
Carried the ball well. He was a very good player there.
He was a very good player, and he buried it, to be fair to him.
Yeah, okay. No, that's very disappointing. Well done anyway for number 8 for finishing that off. And yeah, so we had lots of nice passing, lots of ball carrying, players taking people on. In the end, it was a corner from Briggsy and a big header from the centre forward that did it.
Yeah, I mean, we all know that Briggsy can put in great balls from set pieces. And obviously, someone like Cam, whether it's Cam or Louis, they're great threat in the air. And you put a good ball within a 6-yard box, more than likely, if they got a free header, they'll bury it. I mean, that was the whole point of bringing Cam on, to be fair. We just needed a focal point. In the first half, the ball wasn't sticking, really.
Yeah.
Before bring the big man up top, holds the ball up, gives the rest of the team a bit of respite, get the team further up the pitch. And again, as we said, bringing back players slowly from injury. Joel and James G come on and they show you the quality, but they have different profile midfielders to Geoff and Ross, but they'll get their foot on the ball and start playing and get the team passing the ball. And then once we start passing the ball, get the feel of the ball, we go out wide. And then I thought, as me and Paul speaking about it earlier, last 30 minutes of the second half, they were dead on their feet, and
Yeah.
it was just a wave of attacks. And we knew a goal was coming. We had one hit the post, 2 goals disallowed for offside, so it was coming. It was banging on the door, and we got our rewards.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. And we said actually on Saturday, Geoff, we said that we conceded a couple from corners, and you said we're much better at attacking them, and that was the case tonight.
Yeah, again, we set up a different arrangement defensive, even though they didn't really have that many. But yeah, I thought we were conceding too many from set pieces, and generally we are quite good at them. So we just moved sort of a few more zonal areas and just made sure people are aware. Because often when it comes to set pieces, it's about desire, really. You're man marking someone, you know, do you have more desire to get to the ball yourself? So that's very, very important. As I said, we're just reminding those players about just the basics of football. It doesn't matter how we're going to set up 3 or 4 at the back. I keep telling you, you got to want it. You got to have that winning desire, and as Sam said, exactly that. Take it personally. You have to take your draws personally, and that's what we saw. With Tami with his opponent today, and Sam as well. I mean that they're not going to allow you anything else, because against the opposition as well, they're having that mindset. So I think it's very important that we sort of understand that's what the league is about, really. Winning your draws first, and then you can play after. If it's the first half, you just got to do that, stamp your foot authority into the game, and then play after. That's what we'll have to do. And like I say, I think as the game goes on, we're reaching that magic sort of 10-game mark, where I keep saying, that we can sort of assess the squad, see where we are, see who's sort of that durable for this sort of league. Then maybe if we have to, maybe add a couple just to freshen it up a bit. But we've got a lot of quality there, and as I said, some may need a little bit longer to sort of find their feet, but the quality is there. And then I feel if we can go get them back, get the competition raving, and then we can start climbing up the table and just being in and around where I said we should be, which is the playoff positions, and maybe nearer the top as well.
Okay, fine. Going to give the last word to Tami. Last minute winner in front of these fans, there's no better feeling.
Nah, there's not a better feeling. I can't think of a better feeling right now.
Okay,
no.
good. Okay, what did you do when we scored? Were you part of the group that came over, or were you winding up there number 4? It was like...
Nah. I knee slid with Cam, and then next thing I know, there's a bunch of people on top of me.
Much deserved.
Let's hope for more of that on Saturday then.
Yes, thanks everyone again for Tuesday night. Weather potentially not great, but the support saw us through, especially at 1-0 down. So hopefully we can see more of you on Saturday, which will be a tough game.
Brilliant. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Cheers.